for us, the community was everything. It was how do we create a whole suite of tools. So it started with email. It also was message boards and forums, things like that. But we also thought the real-time communication was important. So initially we launched People Connection, sort of chat rooms. Then we created instant messaging.
AOL provided a gathering place for groups of people with shared interests.
They could see all the traffic of so many communities coming online. So whether it was iVillage with women, or Blackberry Creek with young children, or Net Noir, the African-American community, LGBT community with Planet Out. I used to call it the 2/3 rule. More than 2/3 of their traffic was people just talking to each other in their platforms, in a chat room, message board, etc.
I used to even joke that I'm kind of like not just the CEO of the company, I'm kind of the mayor of the community.
We asked a question in 2004 of a lot of experts. What is the most surprising thing about the growth of the internet? And they said the spread of the web itself was what stunned them, just that so many people had so much to say. And of course, there's a lot of cat videos in that and a lot of cat pictures.
Kittens, inspired by kittens.
But there's also sort of profound sharing.
My shirt matches the boxes behind me. I'm gonna change. Yeah, I think that's better, although I wonder if we can take it down a button. No.
One of the most famous to upload his life is John Green. John's best-selling novel, The Fault in Our Stars, became a hit movie. But millions feel like they know him personally because for years he's run a YouTube channel.
You're very, very tall.
Yeah, I know, and very white in this picture.
Including this one, which is enormously popular with his brother Hank. From January 1st to December 31st, 2007, John Green and his brother Hank ran a video blog project they called Brotherhood 2.0. Every day for the entire year, the brothers sent each other videos.
Don't you know the whole world's already gone and reserved a copy at Amazon? How many more books could you sell?
I got to hang out with John, and we reached out to Hank.
And good morning, Hank. It's Thursday, May 5th.
All right, one more time.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Hank. It's Thursday, May 5th. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Cool. All right, I am rolling. We're rolling on sound. You see that? Yeah. You like that? Great.
All right.
Okay. So, tell me how you decided to put your first video on YouTube.
So late in 2006, my brother and I were talking on AOL Instant Messenger, and we were talking about how we never saw each other, and we never talked on the phone. We only communicated textually. And we got this idea over Instant Messenger to stop communicating textually and only to communicate via videos that we made back and forth to each other every day.
That was early. That was early days. Did you realize what you were doing at that point?
No.
What was your expectation for the project?
I remember when Hank uploaded the first video and a couple days later we had 450 viewers. I remember thinking, where did these 450 people come from? It just felt huge to me. It was astonishing that you could reach people so directly. Off topic, but at the state fair, turkey legs are just so delicious. I wonder if Velociraptor legs are good.
Morning, Hank. It's Tuesday. Today's video is like nothing you ever bought at IKEA. It comes to you in only 2 parts.
The Green Brothers' daily vlogs began to gather a massive audience, and theirs was one of the first big channels on YouTube, leading the way to the birth of a YouTube nation.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, everyone. Buongiorno.
I love you. I mean, watch my channel.
The brothers also set off a relay race of memorable virtual moments.
By the end of this song. Sit down.
Oh, Johnny, that really hurt.
Yes, we can.
Double rainbow. What does this mean?
Hi guys, so this is my first video blog.
Once the term social media was created,
I guess I'll just do this.
there was clarity that we were living in a world where the internet was of the people, by the people,
Hi everybody.
and for the people.
We're all working hard to make this an awesome year for other people. This is your time. This is my time. It's our time. Get to it.
The year was 2014. Ebola was in the news daily, and nearly 3 billion people were now on the internet. At that time, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge was traveling the web at warp speed.
We are taking the Ice Bucket Challenge from Daffy.
The online campaign went a little something like this.
I am accepting the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Either you or someone you knew poured a cold bucket of water over your head. You then made a donation to the ALS organization and also nominated someone else to then pour a bucket of water over their head.
Ice Bucket Challenge. I accept the challenge. Challenge accepted.
The viral campaign was an effort to eradicate Lou Gehrig's disease. It also may have underscored the look at me and narcissistic culture that had begun to emerge online. More than 2 million people posted videos of themselves accepting the challenge. The Ice Bucket Challenge raised more than $115 million in just 6 weeks. It was, and still is, the apex of using social media for a cause. Every month, almost 2 billion people log on to Facebook. Its founder, Mark Zuckerberg, grew impatient with the creation of an official Harvard webpage while he was a student, and so he and his friends decided to take matters into their own hands. Zuckerberg launched FaceSmash for Harvard students only, and from there it spread to other colleges, and then on February 4th, 2004, the site The Facebook was launched nationally. Just 4 years later, the company was valued at nearly $4 billion. It's already hard to remember life before it, when we actually smiled at someone when we liked something, and tagging was just a kid's game. The online platform shifted our communication from emailing to broadcasting the content of our lives, and even if it went away tomorrow, it has forever changed the way we communicate. Facebook continued to experiment with the ways users could webcast. So when Facebook Live appeared, it enabled users to go live with whatever they were doing from wherever they were doing it with the push of a button. And through it, we've had front row seats to everything.
Okay, here we go.
From the viral sensation of Chewbacca Mom to the other extreme, the live cast of the Minnesota shooting.
Told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand out.
You told him to get his ID, sir, and his driver's license. Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that.
Where Diamond Reynolds broadcasts the aftermath of the shooting of her partner.
He was just getting his license and registration, sir.
The internet via Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and so many more sites has become our go-to for just about everything. Breaking news, social movements, or a funny moment to break up an otherwise horrible day.
I saw the life inside in your eyes tonight.
These statistics show us in real time the sheer enormity of web activity at any moment in the day. It is now true that every second, 6,000 tweets are tweeted, and 41,000 status updates are posted to Facebook. And Google processes 100 billion searches a month.
I think it's fact. I don't put a judgment on it. I think we're heading towards a world where everything is being imaged. I have to teach my 4-year-old kids now that if they do something and it's viewed on Facebook, it's there forever. So ultimately, it's going to change society.
Audience participation made the internet enormously powerful, but its reach accelerated with the juggernaut of online gaming. It's nearly a $100 billion worldwide industry. 4 out of 5 households in the United States have gaming consoles, translating into 155 million Americans playing games regularly.
All right, Koopa Troopa, game on.
Game on, Veritasium. Am I saying that right? Veritasium.
For some, it is a full-time job. They play online and others pay to watch. I went one-on-one with game streamer Josh Peters, who goes by Koopa Troopa 787.
Ugh, I hate that.
He's definitely out of my league.
Tell me about the journey from, doing gaming for fun to doing gaming for a living.
After a week of doing it, without even trying to monetize or make money from it, within a week of starting, I was making more money than I was at my full-time job. For the first time in my life, I felt like I could actually do something that I really enjoyed but make a living out of it. And I know sometimes I take that for granted.
It's a very, very big question, but I mean, do you feel like the internet has made a life possible for you that was otherwise impossible, or what are your thoughts on it?
I have had up to 57,000 people at once watching me play a phone game, and there's no, I mean, that's an entire stadium's worth of people watching me play a game on my tablet from my home office. And that's not possible without the internet.
Let's see here. All right, he's dead. He's fallen to the ground. Now I'm going to try talking to the little kid again.
And he has no idea where most of these people are watching him from, or who they are. The audience lurks in the shadows. His fan base is completely anonymous. Capitalizing on the invisibility of anonymity, apps like Whisper and Secret and Yik Yak began to saturate the marketplace. Yik Yak was created by college friends Tyler Droll and Brooks Buffington. They wanted to create a more democratic social media network where users didn't need a large number of followers to have a virtual voice. So they allowed people to post comments completely anonymously. Yik Yak's 1.8 million faceless users share thousands of yaks per day. It started out, innocently enough, with postings like,
"Shout out to the girl in the red sweater on the library steps. Looking real good."
I hate when my phone says searching, but when it does, I hold it to my heart and whisper, "Me too, phone. Me too."
Good morning, Savannah. Well, the smartphone app Yik Yak only launched last December, but how quickly it took off.
Yik Yak targets college students, but the younger crowd is using it too.
And it can also be dangerous. It's called Yik Yak.
but the tide quickly changed to cringeworthy and, of course, horribly offensive messages, or yaks as they are known. Female students at the University of Mary Washington were threatened verbally with rape and other kinds of abuse.
Crime alert out of Fredericksburg, where police say a man has been arrested for the murder of his college roommate.
One of them was actually murdered. Her friends and family say it was partly due to the tension that began on